There are companies that make ceramic watches, and then there's Hublot. What do I mean by that? Stay tuned to find out. Hey WorldTempus family, you can probably tell by the fantastic view behind me that we're still in Zermatt for the winter edition of WorldTempus on Tour. I have with me extremely hot property, the Hublot Big Bang Unico Blue Magic. And when I mean hot property, I mean I had to fight the other members of the team to get this watch for a few minutes to show you guys. Now, Hublot is one of those brands that, in my opinion, gets misrepresented a lot in the watch community, and I'm not exactly sure why. Perhaps they're a victim of their own commercial success, and there are horological purists out there who will look at how popular a brand is or how often a brand appears on a celebrity's wrist, and they decide, okay, this brand is just about marketing and lacks technical legitimacy. Okay, so first of all, if you do happen to be one of those people, guess what? You don't get to decide that. Second of all, that is absolutely not true at all for Hublot, and when I come across someone who judges brands based on a bunch of incomplete, inaccurate, or honestly just out of date information, to me that's just a sign they need to learn more about watches. Let's put this watch under the camera and you can see what I mean. Once again, this is the Big Bang Unico Blue Magic 45mm, and the name already tells us a lot of what we need to know about this watch. When we hear Unico, that's an immediate indication to us that we're looking at an in-house chronograph. And the Unico has come a long way since it was first launched in 2010. It is now a time-tested, self-winding movement of 12 years. A lot of elements have been refined, and not least of all the feel of the chronograph itself when you operate it. The action of the pushes is extremely soft to the touch. There's not too much resistance, but just enough, and you often hear people talk about the satisfying click they can hear and feel when the pusher engages the mechanism. With a movement like this, you can have a lot of fun just looking at it, so it's great that they've opened up the dial. Some people like to call it a skeleton dial, but I try not to use that term because it can get confusing if you're talking to non-experts and they get things mixed up between skeleton dials and skeleton movements. So the HUB 1242 Unico movement is a column wheel lateral clutch chronograph, which surprises a lot of people who don't know better. They think because of how modern it looks and because Hublot makes so many of them, it's going to be a vertical clutch cam operator kind of deal. But no, Hublot is modern in so many ways, but this caliber chose the path favored by traditional horlogerie. When I start and stop the chronograph, you can see the column wheel turning step by step. You can see the chronograph intermediate wheel rotating and pivoting. Moving on to the next part of the watch name, Blue Magic. When you hear the word magic in the name of an Hublot watch, that tells you that the Hublot research and innovation team had a big part to play in it. You remember Magic Gold, the gold-filled ceramic matrix composite that was the world's first scratch-proof 18-karat gold? There's that word right there, magic. So the words Blue Magic refer to the case of this watch in blue ceramic. Now, we can all agree that Hublot is one of the brands that comes immediately to mind when we talk about material innovation. In the past, high-tech ceramic came in white and black, and that was pretty much it. Getting new colors was tricky because of the extreme heat and pressure that was part of the sintering process of producing high-tech ceramic. Having a blue this bright, and more importantly, this consistent, is far from easy. The last part of the watch name refers to the diameter of this watch, which is 45mm. Unlike the version in 42mm, this diameter comes in a limited edition of 500 pieces, as you can see right here on the case back. Now, this is where I usually switch back to the front-facing camera and give you another magnificent view of the Matterhorn before signing off. But I think I have a better view for you this time, and it also allows me to share one of my favorite things about this watch. The one-click strap system is frankly one of the easiest interchangeable straps I've ever come across, and I've come across a lot of them. I'm taking the strap off because I want the watch case to lie flat. And now we see that with a little UV light magic, the watch shows its night face. Thanks for joining us in Zermatt for WorldTempus on Tour with the Hublot Big Bang Unico Blue Magic 45mm. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more content like this. Take care and see you soon.